Hello everybody. In this video I will show you what the magnetic field of different circular Halbach arrays looks like with this 3D magnetic viewing device. So what you see here is a circular Halbach array that is sitting underneath this viewer, and with the ferrofluid, as you can see here, you can see the field shape of it already very well. So let me just show you what the array itself looks like. This just 3D printed array with some 5mm cube magnets within them. And now I will show you what it looks like under the magnetic viewing film. You will see it looks like this. And you will see all the colored parts is where the magnetism is, and the brighter the color, the weaker the magnetism. So this is what you actually see when you put it on there, and you will already see how it forms. And I will shine with my flashlight in it so you can see it even better. And yeah, as you can see, it views kind of the same pattern that you see under the magnetic viewing film, but this time in 3D. And what's interesting is that you see the shiny surfaces and also the spiked surfaces. If I shine in like this, you see the spikes better. And like this, you see the shiny surfaces better. So as you could see, this is the exact same pattern that you can see when you view it under the magnetic viewing film. And I think this makes this field viewer a bit special, because yeah, of the time that it takes. As you can see right at the center, it's clearing up because of the time it takes, how long the ferrofluid needs to form the field. And also that you can see the shiny surfaces and the spiky surfaces, and they are the differences. So let me show you the next array. And this is this one. It looks kinda the same from the outside, but the magnets are arranged different. So let me show you what this looks like under the magnetic viewing film. And as you can see, the magnetic field is focused to the outside. So the outside you see a strong magnetic field. And viewed this under the field viewer, we get it sharp and shine some light in it. And yeah, you will see with this array not so much, unfortunately, because as you can see, it forms a ring, and yeah, it kind of draws it all to the outside, so you don't see much on the inside happening. But we also see this shiny surfaces and the spiky parts, as expected. Now I will switch over to the next array. And this is also the same looking. So I will show you again what this one looks like under the magnetic viewing film. And as you can see, as all poles are facing in the same direction, so this is actually not a Halbach array. This is just all poles facing south inwards and north outwards. And this gives you a field similar to what a radially magnetized ring magnet would look like. So if I view this underneath, the viewer and shine some light in it, you will see the outer parts are real nice and shiny, and then there is a kind of a line with spikes forming on top. Yeah, and this is kind of what's developing. And now I will take the next array. With this array, there is the magnetic field focused stronger on one side than on the other side. So I will show you this under the magnetic viewing film. Give me a second. So this is the, let me get it sharp. This is the strong side of it. If I flip it around, you will see the weak side. Looks like this. So I will just first view the strong side. Just put it on top. Try to get it sharp, like this. And shine some light in it. And you will also see the shiny surface pattern and the spiky surfaces. And yeah, this should also give you an idea of what the magnetic field looks like. And yeah, on the magnetic viewing film you always just get a two-dimensional cut of the image, even if it seems to be holographic and looks kind of three-dimensional sometimes, but here you see it actually forming in 3 dimensions. This is kind of interesting. So I have another array that I will show you. This is a square Halbach array. So I will place it on top like this. And yeah, the round glass will distort the image a bit, so I will tilt it in multiple directions, or turn it so you will see it better. As you can already see, at the center there is a shiny surface line forming. Whoops. So as you can see here, try to place it like this and then shine with the light in it. So you see also on the edges it's shiny, and then there are these spiky parts, and difficult to film, sorry. And yeah, right at the center you see this shiny part forming. So I will view this under the magnetic viewing film. As you can see, this should give you an idea of what you have just seen in 3D. So yeah, this field view is actually really good to view such things in 3D. And to show you an even simpler example, I have here just two 5mm cube magnets stacked together. And yeah, I will just first show it to you under the magnetic viewing film, like this. And you see these two colored blobs would be north and south pole, and at the center you have this white area and where there's no magnetism. So I will view this under the magnetic viewing device that views it in 3D, and you should be able to guess what kind of field it forms. I hope it gets sharp, but I think you can already kind of see what I mean. Sorry, I have to get it sharp and hold it with one hand. That's very difficult. Yeah, that's better. So what you see here is kind of two blobs that are forming, and in the center we have the shiny surface again. And in the blobs where the north and south pole are, there the liquid forms these spikes. Maybe I can hold it still. Yeah, there you have a good image. Center is very shiny, like a ring forming around it. And north and south pole are surfaces with, or blobs with spikes on it. So I think this is an interesting way to view the magnetic field, and there will also be maybe a part 2 of this one, so where I will show what happens when you actually move the Halbach arrays against to the field viewer, because this gives you also very interesting images. So thanks for watching and goodbye.